All right, so for today's deep dive, we're going to be looking at something really fascinating. It's the altruistic community trust of perfect vision. Specifically, we're digging into the role of their stewards of life, a name, by the way, that comes from Mr. Coup in Ambassador Haltom's Chronicles. But there's a big question at the heart of it all.
Right, and it's a very practical one for you to think about. I mean, if you design a system that's all about stewarding life and not, guarding property, how does it actually work? Where does the energy for it all come from if you're not using that old engine of debt and extraction?
Exactly, that's the puzzle we're trying to piece together.
And the source material gives us a pretty clear answer. It says the system doesn't run on money as we know it. It operates on something called the current of vital accord. And this all happens within what they call a gratuity economy.
Or gratuity economy.
Yeah.
Now, that's a term that, well, it makes you think of something optional, doesn't it? Like charity or a tip.
It does, but that's not quite it. The old way, the one we know, is that money is created as debt, and police are funded by taxes on a system of scarcity. They protect, piles of stuff.
Right.
This new system, it's not funded. The source says it's nourished.
Nourished. So how does that work? How do you get people to contribute without forcing them through taxes?
Well, it's all about participation. They have this thing called the gratitude ledger, and it doesn't track how much cash you afforded. It tracks your energy surplus, your health, and your resilience.
So your contribution is based on your capacity to give. So a bakery might give, some bread?
Exactly. The source gives great examples. A bakery contributes fresh bread and maybe some apprenticeship hours. A solar array offers up energy credits. A retired teacher, they contribute wisdom hours. It's all about what you can circulate.
Which means the stewards, they aren't police at all. They're more like the nervous system of this whole economy.
That's a great way to put it. Their primary duty is intimacy. Intimacy with the community's assets and its needs. They're basically the nodes in the network.
The ones matching the surplus bread to the person who needs it.
Precisely. And they have a tool for this, a really critical one called the metabolic balance sheet.
Okay, I've read about this. It's not tracking dollars and cents. It's tracking vital capitals. Things like social capital, natural capital. But how do you even measure something like experiential capital or honored elders? It seems so abstract.
It's not a hard number, it's a qualitative assessment. They use proxies. So for honored elders, they might track how often intergenerational workshops are happening or, the well-being metrics in their dedicated housing. They're tracking the flow of wisdom.
I see. So their job isn't reactive, it's proactive. They're like gardeners.
Yes, gardeners. If the water quality dips, they don't write a ticket. They mobilize the hydrokin, the water specialist. If there's social friction, they coordinate mediators.
So it's always an act of rebalancing.
And the people who become stewards, they're recognized for it, not applied for. There's a steward seed network that looks for people with that intrinsic empathy and ecological aptitude.
And how are they compensated? I mean, they have to live.
They don't get a wage. They receive what's called a life grant. It covers everything: housing, food, healthcare. The idea is to free them up to focus completely on service. Their wealth isn't money, it's the health of their biome.
Okay, this is where that falling tree test anecdote from the source really clicks. It makes the difference so clear.
It really does. In the old system, the debt corps response, a tree falls on your house. What happens?
It's an insurance claim, right? A contractor comes out to make a profit, the wood goes to a landfill. It's all about loss and liability.
But in the trust response, the steward shows up, and the very first question is everyone okay?
And they don't see a problem. They see bounty. They see timber.
Yes. They call in the community woodworkers. Some of the wood fixes the house and the leftover timber. It becomes a new bench for the community park. They turn a hazard into social and material capital.
So the currency isn't money. The currency is trust itself. It's care and competence.
It's competence. The whole system moves from asking how much can we extract to how much can we circulate. The stewards just make that circulation happen smoothly.
So to wrap this up, the stewards are gardeners of circulation. They replace debt enforcement with knowledge, empathy, and tools for tending a shared life.
And that really brings us to the final question for you, the listener, to think about. If you lived in a system like this, one that successfully replaced monetary wealth with a measurement of, say, the health of the biome, what choices would you start making differently in your own day-to-day life?